Ladies and gentlemen, I have a little bit of an update. I ate mold. So, I mean, if you don't see any more streams after tonight, I'm dead. Someone call the police. Make sure that Mochi is feasting on my carcass. You know, she needs plenty to eat, plenty. So if you don't hear from me, you know exactly what happened. I'll need to have somebody. Evie, you're first here. You'll write my will, okay? Hi, how you doing? Welcome. How's the night treating you? Everything going okay? I'm sure it's fine, honestly. It's one of those that probably will give me like a little bit of an upset tummy, but I mean, honestly, I'm not really too worried about it. It was just one of those instances where like you're eating bread and you end up actually noticing it, and it's just like, hopefully I didn't eat enough. And that's it. It's EP hours. You're getting nice and cozy, nice all bundled up and all feeling well and good. Hopefully this will be music that is actually like very should put you to okay, well, bad example. I mean, it should put you to nice even sleep for the most part. This is very vibesy sort of music. Oh, bread is fine. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. It wasn't something that was like a I tore open a wrapper, or like, chicken ended up being like moldy or anything. Don't even want to like humor that thought. No, it was just like, I don't know, banana bread that I finally got a chance to actually crack into and had been sitting out for a while. And yeah, I noticed like a little too late, like the little specks on it. I'm just like, probably need to toss this. My poor ass ate moldy bread all the time. Oh, hey, well then, another reason for us to, another topic for us to relate to, Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I knowing me, I probably have eaten moldy bread and not even known about it before, and it's just like, hey, oh, whatever. Probably just give me like I don't know, like a weird little tummy problem. Hashtag poor life. I know the feeling. Granted, I mean, I don't know the whole life story, of course. I mean, I hope everything is okay and it's not oh man, it hasn't been like storied or terrible. Okay, I genuinely hope everything has been okay. Man, but yeah, like if we're gonna, kind of encompass it, yeah, I know the feeling. I definitely 110%. Another eternity passed. The night air complained. The skater waited, yet sleep did not come. The moons grumbled inside the skater's stomach. Does it burst out of my stomach? The skater got up. Well, hopefully you don't have to worry about that now. That's what's important right now. Just nothing but good vibes. But the best of vibes. And dinner. How did I get here? Lucky Palace. Why do I question it? I've woken up in like the middle of a street, in the middle of some random dude's apartment. I woke up with a conehead man looking over me, wondering why the hell I was sleeping, because it was illegal, apparently. I should not be surprised anymore. Lucky Palace held a night-long banquet for joyous toasts of violent truths. I had yummy food today. Ooh, what kind of yummy food did you have? What was on the menu? What was on Evie's menu? Oh, there's a frog friend. The frog sat at the front, tiny and bright. Lucky! Frotwe. I'm gonna butcher that. Satay? Satay? Satay. 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 Saute, like a saute, or I don't know why I'm breaking this down in my okay, hold on. I need to confirm. I need to educate myself. You got it right the first time. Okay, I went through like a crisis there for a split second. Hang on, let's see. Southeast Asian dish of seasoned, skewered, and grilled meat. Or in this case would be like, or tofu, you know, something vegan, of course. Interesting. They're almost like kebabs. Now, of course, this would be like, you know, protein right here. Like, you know, like, I would imagine, yeah, chicken, you know, things like that. But I could see it. Definitely. 110% skewers, if you will. At work, can't stay. No problem, man. We'll be here, all right? Absolutely appreciate you actually just making the effort to try and jump in. Thank you so much, man. You at least got to see the frog, okay? I'd say that was actually worth it. Oh, crap. That's something I noticed in the VOD yesterday. I need to change that. Hang on. Yes. Very good. That is a wonderful emote. Ever since you showed me that one time, it is just kind of stuck in my mind where it's just like, yeah. Let me see. Hang on. Is it? No, not that one. Is it? Yes, it's this one. There we go. That's good. Yeah, it's good. Oh, good. Anywho. That one's new, though. Hang on. Oh, Sleepy Frog. Oh. Bundled up kind of like your comfy one. It's cute. Let's see. Well, like I said, you're gonna get like kind of like no, I was about to say, what kind of music is Blood Cultures? What do I call that? It'd be alternative, really, more than anything. Don't make me. I will get into the, you know what? I can do this battle. It's fine. Don't make me do this. Because I can. You're cute. No. No, no, no. You don't get to do that. Hang on. I have no problem doing this right now. There we go. Actually, that's appropriate right there. There we go. Perfect. I'll make it work. I can make this happen. It'll be good. Start doing personal cute battles. Yeah, I can do that. Use my own emotes to get. Let's see. Well, see, I mean, the reason I use it is because of how cute it is, and you are. It's just, you know, it makes sense. Why wouldn't I, right? Why not? You have the tools and the, you know, the appropriate tools and the necessary tools. Why wouldn't I use said appropriate and necessary tools? I recognize you, the glass skater. You're not feeling too well, are you? I ate mold. Well, there's a table research just for you. I just inserted myself in there for some reason. I didn't mean to. I don't know why. It was just like, you're not feeling too well. No, I'm not. Your table is ahead in the main banquet. A glass skater seems like a bad idea. So the whole premise of this game, I think this is the first time you actually saw this one, Evie. I think we should be getting to the tail end here because I need to be ready for Resident Evil 9 this weekend. It's gonna be nothing but Resident Evil 9, and we're gonna have a blast. It's gonna be good stuff. The whole thing about this game is that we are a demon made of glass and pain, skating in order to find the moon so we can eat it. Any questions? Let's see one more time. Is the moon moldy? The first one was chalky. The second one was juicy. The third and fourth one were, I don't know. For some reason, we swallowed those balls whole. Fifth one was violet. No, it was green, excuse me. And it was jittery. Yeah, that's bait right there. Yeah. I see the ellipsis right there. Yeah. It was 110% bait. Yeah, what was fourth or fifth one, whatever you want to call it. They call the twin moons one for some reason. I don't know why. So I'll just go ahead and refer to it as one. Fourth one was jittery and green and apparently tasted like sour apple. Yum. Fifth one was violet. I don't even know if they had a description for that one. And then the sixth one was fake, apparently. You're not feeling too well, are you? Well, there's a table reserved just for you. Your table's ahead in the main banquet hall. Please enjoy it. Yeah, and that's the other thing. We're coming to join the devil at his banquet right now. Ah, so you're the Moon Eater. You have table number 666. Subtle. Go right on ahead. Couldn't even make it 667. No, 668. I'm not doing that. Massive atrium with a lone piano. Oh, there's this asshole. I hate this guy. I did love him at first because it's just like, look at him. Why wouldn't you love him? But he, tried to throw me in jail for sleeping. So I can't believe it. Buddy, you are so cooked. Your contract was fake all along. Forged? I'm pretty sure that's not allowed. He's a Karen, basically. They're a Karen, is what Coney is. Why wouldn't you want, like, of course you look at it and you're like, I love him. And then he comes in like, oh, you're a little shit. That's exactly what it is. Every time. I knew my first instincts were correct. I don't know how you ever made me doubt the law. The rabbit was playing. Oh yeah, and we've had a rabbit companion this entire time. Wibble, my dear Glassy. Surprised a pure gem like you. You'll never make it here if you get found out. You should have worked hard. Like me, I've wobbled to where I am alone. Yeah, I tried to... He got into a fit. They got into a fit. The pigeon here helped me write something. I too wobble alone. No, I wobble with you. I carry you if I need to. Hey, do you know the Wi-Fi? Oh, yeah, I'm listening. I just gotta finish these revisions. This is good, though. Real good. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry they got you. So, pigeon! He was writing a manuscript and then wrote me a letter to help me get out of trouble. And then that letter was denied. This is pretty interesting. Or is it too predictable? Okay, I gotta finish this revision. Oh, much love, Evie. Thank you so very much. I absolutely appreciate you. Even just muscling through. Look at you. You should absolutely be in bed, and I feel bad that you are, sticking it out, but I appreciate you being here still regardless. That's messed up, man. Can't forge the devil's signature. They'll get you for that. So, I am in bed. Okay, I got nothing. I can't follow up that. I mean, what do I even say? You answered the question, I suppose. Clever girl. My sunken eyes do not see. How they made you into an apostle. Luck is for the bleak. I felt your vibe, but now the truth, we'll see. Oh yeah, the bee! Her shears were gone, and I had to go fetch them. Oh, this is horrible for you. Is this your first time? I'm sorry, honey. Honey. It happens to the worst of us. Last time they stripped me of my flowers. I got used to it. Maybe you will too. I just take it now. How terrible. It's terrible. I'm sorry, dear. Jesus. Okay. It's like calling you pardon? What? Honey is oh. I was like, what do you mean? What does that even mean? I had to process that for a second. I'm not going to see honey the same way anymore. Ah, damn it. I'll get over it. Hopefully. God, I hope so. Wait, the rabbit? No, the rabbit's not. Where's the rabbit? Wait till you learn about eggs. I mean, yeah, the storks just end up bringing them down into little pouches, and then they leave them in the front of the, you know, in front of the grocery store, right? And then they're christened by some, you know, some angelic mantis creature or something by the name of Jeffrey. That's what I was taught. I did okay, Skater thought. No, the moon said. I went far enough, the skater thought. No, the rabbit said. Haven't I died enough, the skater thought. I died a lot. Not enough, the eye said. It's not fair, the skater thought. Yes, the philosopher said. It's not. Oh, there's the oh, that's right. The rabbit's not doing so well. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, speaking of, hang on. Speaking of animals, hang on. There's Mochi. She's sleeping right here. She's doing well. The eyes crusted like red spike rain. The rabbit was okay. And then, I don't know, like, things just kind of got a little out of hand. I don't know what this rat is. I hate this part. I'm sorry. You can see it now, don't you? I'm not a rabbit. I'm a rat. Oh! The eternal centipede flew wide, circled above the stage. Poor rabbit, saved him. They've been nothing but helpful to me. Now with the moons, you can see what I actually am. It was a rabbit this entire time, and now it's a rat. Poor rat, saved him. Just and then you know, write it out again. I'm forced to the form of a rabbit to lead you to the moon. This is the worst part, I know. The thing is, you can't recover your soul. It's already gone, eaten. It's horrible, but the devil saved a special torture for you. Everything here, me, the moons, the contract, the skateboard, this is all meant to lead you into pain. I was meant to lead you to the moons. The moons were meant to give you a goal. A contract was meant to instill you confidence. Well, this sucks. The skateboard was meant to give you a shred of hope. That you can shatter your soul over and over. That this will happen over and over, and the pain will keep coming, yet to keep you going. But for now, it's done. Soon you will melt apart and crust over. God, I wasn't expecting this to get heavy right here. The moons in your stomach will freeze your soul. Later, slugs will decompose us into Soul River. Soul River will wash us down, past the 7th depth. We'll pass through the ditches of the 8th. We'll fall slowly into the 9th depth, the frozen ice lake below. There we will lie awake in glacial tears and wait for eternity, the centipede. Eventually, the eternal centipede will come down to the ice lake and feast on our souls. We'll be digested through the infinite Ew. Ew! Our souls will be reclaimed to begin torture anew. This is how it is. This is my torture too. Oh yeah, the rabbit's name, Rabbit, I guess, quote unquote, is Rabby. I'm not working for the devil, but it might seem that way. I don't expect you to understand, but I'm sorry. Skater's contract burned, which has been basically my scarf this entire time. From the desk of the devil, your contract is over. Thank you for fulfilling your end of the contract. You collected the moons in your stomach. Dinner is now served. You are the main course. Oh, I am. Am I good at least? The contract is now fully executed. Your debt is fully paid. Your soul is now yours. Eternal centipede shall devour you soon. You a snack. I was about to make a stupid joke. Just in regards to, it's like, I don't know, like, what's the equivalent? Like, the equivalent of somebody just going like that. The underworld was quiet. The moons melted back together. I told you it was dumb. Centipede imminent. Well, before the centipede is imminent, hang on. Let me take care of something real quick. 1 second. Okie doke. Okie doke. Human cent. Oh God, please no. No. I would be devastated to know that that is the case. I rode a train that was basically a millipede, and talked to living traffic cones. I would hope to God that this is just a really funky and cool looking centipede, even though I hate centipedes in real life. The theater lights quieted. The music began to play. Oh dear. Oi. This is such a good soundtrack. Okay, whoops. What exactly am I doing here? My bad. Aww. Why are you so adorable? Wait! There we go. I mean, do I just last the entire... Well, I mean, 16 more seconds, all right. Oi! I was about to read your message and that just happened. And yet put on a brilliant show. That's what the achievement said. It's nice they give you a little song before you die. Isn't it? Being a little demon here made out of glass and only crashed one time. It's a beautiful performance. The effusive applause would have been applause God, am I tired? What the hell is wrong with me? The effusive applause would have been louder if the audience had hands. Oh. A distant screech was imminent. The moon was full. Eternal Centipede was drawn to the banquet. See, it is just a centipede. It's fine. Everything's all good. Entire underworld watched the centipede swallow the banquet. Entire stage vanished into a mouth, a bag of trash enveloped by the sea. Choo-choo, bug train. The eyes cried. I can't look away. Man, they all cried. We see, therefore I bleed. Oh, not the frog! No, no, my debt will drown me. Officers cried. Is this illegal? It's beyond the department's jurisdiction. Coney cried. Ah, fuck him. I can't believe it. What about my promotion? My job? Will the department be... Larry cried. Oh yeah, I forgot the skull's name was Larry. Immeasurable vibes. Despicably, irrecoverably, beautifully horrible. There, see, that's the millipede train that I rode. Even the subway cried. They watched the centipede, with Moon and Skater in its mouth, slither down, down, down. The centipede slithered all the way down to the bottom of the underworld, down to the frozen ice lake. It curled into an infinite knot on the ice lake. You hear that, Mochi? Your dad's dyslexic. I find some odd games, but even I think this is odd. I love finding the weird games. This is one that I've actually had on my watch list for a while. And then it finally came out, was it December last year, give or take? Want to say? And something about it was just so... I don't know, the vibe that I ended up actually describing it as yesterday was that it feels so much like the lore that you end up making from just a story you write in your high school book, basically. Haven't I died enough? I thought I did enough. I already tried. This isn't fair. I hate skateboarding. I hate skateboarding. I hate skateboarding. Okay, well, I'm not repeating that over and over again. We got the picture. I don't know, I thought it was pretty fun. I hate the moon. I hate the devil. I hate the underworld. Okay, now we're going too far, alright? Ain't nobody saying that stuff. Alright, the underworld is cool. It's a chill place. Contract fulfilled. I hate this chair. I hate this body. I hate this light. Soul returned. This has to end. This has to end. This has to end. This will end. This will end. This will end. Deed. What? Deed be he edel snide. The Eternal Centipede. It is eternity. It controls the end. It is the end. Those are not words. I had to like sit there and think like, okay, am I the problem or did I stroke out? I had to actually consider that. Eternal Centipede eats you. As the void of infinity, the Eternal Centipede shall devour the moons. The Eternal Centipede will eat the underworld. Eternity is over. Oh, I forgot that's what we looked like. We just ended up transforming to glass. Soul came out of the skater's body. No longer glass. The moons fall out of a stomach of wire. The centipede can buy me dinner first. Apparently, consent is not the centipede's MO. which I'm not all for, honestly. Skater's soul was stripped down the centipede's throat into oblivion. Oh, that was chapter 7. Oh, okay. There is one more chapter to go with this. Turned in board and shoe, there was no quest, no contract, just a meaningless, unsatiable. Unsatiable? Isn't it insatiable? Hunger? Listen, I'm no languager, but, like, that doesn't seem right. How can moons be real here? Here are mirages shaped from despised lights. Here are figments of abandoned lives. The skater was a mere demon. Quest was a mere aspiration. The skater was as demons stared. See, the skater sat as demons stared. Okay. Skater was in oblivion. The skate... That took... Well, this is taking no time at all. You know, the amount of times I crashed... Well, now I just feel bad. Good fucking lord, dude. Give him a break. Realize we're in hell, but damn. That's an appropriate emote, yes. Inside a Yes, Munchie. Just heard chatter. Inside Oblivion, the skater saw the beginning and the end. The skater looked inside. Blackest fire. Nice, that's really cool. Skater sat inside the centipede's mouth, waiting to be devoured. Along the track ran a glacial river of oil. A thin film of oil coated the floor, slowly flowing in one direction. At the end of the infinite tract was a black portal. Skater sat long enough, oblivion would easily come. So can I... Oh! Alright, well, I guess. Yep, you got no choice. I'm just dragging you along. You're going. You're going. This is like that one friend that, like, grabs your chair and, like, drags you along and you're like, no! No! That's exactly what this is. Skater sat inside the centipede's mouth, waiting to be devoured. Yes. Glacial river of oil. Okay, that's different. At the end of the infinite trail was a black portal. If the skater sat long enough, oblivion would easily come. Alright, well, again. You go back. You're committing. Hey, guys. Hey, buddy. Don't call me buddy. You can still walk. Skater sat inside the centipede's mouth. Yes. Glacial river of oil. Okay, so I guess maybe I didn't notice glacial before. What is going on? Having fun, dog? Wee. Demon, you can still skate. Apparently not. Oh, this is getting more warped. Oh, now we're facing forward. Okay. Escalator of depression. It's it's relatable. You know, it's like poetry. It rhymes. Oh. What? Okay, yeah. I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ow. Okay. Hi, babe. Yes, I am real man. You want to go skateboards? Hey, get up. Oh, there is no getting off the board. Makes sense. Wait. Okay. Hitcha. Moonong in the sky, bright and tasty. Still more with the moons, huh? Oh, it's the rabbit. Nibbling remains of soul flowers. What the? I think you downloaded the wrong copy of Tony Hawk's Pro Skate. No. See, it's gonna open up here soon. I'm gonna run into Bam Margera and Bob Burnquist here in a second. Okay, just wait and see. Follow me, the rabbit said. See, I mean, it looks exactly like Bob Burnquist. This does have like the feel of like I found this game in a random dumpster, and for some reason I can't stop putting it. I can't like put it down. It almost feels like haunted. Wait, it's possessed you? No, I think it possessed me. Before anything tries to possess me, they probably need to get like a stick and just like, just okay, can you take a shower first, okay? And then, and then we'll talk. Like that VHS copy of The Exorcist I found in the church. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Had you, God forbid, have you actually gotten a chance to be able to crack that open and like test it out? See if there was gonna be like something for some forbidden knowledge like hidden on it? And if yes, you find said forbidden knowledge, are you willing to share? Oi! I like haunted things, not demon things. That could, I mean, demon things can be, you know, aligned with haunted things. You know, there's no need for judgment. If a demon wants to haunt, then, you know, it's okay. That's its choice. Skater's soul laid bare. This is different. The demon thought, you're just a demon. The demon sat in the folding chair listening. The demon found ghostly shards twisted in the infinite ground. Shards of the skater's soul. The demon held itself. I have skated through hell. I have pushed through burrows of pain. I have swallowed the moon 7 times. I will crawl through my own glass shards. I will scrape the joy from this infernal sewer. I will burn the brambles around my soul. The writing has been freaking stellar in here. Like, I have joked about how Shakespearean it all ends up actually feeling, but it's been really fucking good. I am a demon. I will not stop. Vomit 7 moons, then devour 8. This demon was hungry and tired. This demon was going to eat its own soul. Oi! Not like that, though. Bad example. Nom soul food. Oi! Soul food is... oh, excellent. I actually just had chicken fried steak today. Chicken fried chicken. No, chicken fried chicken. And the skater had to sit. The skater's soul wobbled and bled prismatic smoke. Eat. Eat it. The demon looked at the skater's soul. A massive light in the eternal sky. Oh! I told you, this soundtrack is killer. Wrong. Oi! I deserve that. Here you are, you should be sleeping, and here I am, you know, having you party with me, basically. Wait. Well, that didn't go well. Well, that didn't go well. Well, that didn't go well. There we go. All right, we're back on track. See, everything's all okay. What the fuck was... What is this? Excuse me? This is actually kind of cool.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
It's what's the engine that this is in? Like, what is it? This is the... See, this is why I never would have been a good game developer, because I look at this and I'm like, no, anxiety. No, I'm good. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, I deserve that. Yeah, I deserve that too. I'm trying to get fancy with it, and when I really just ought to fucking move, and that's it. I don't need to get fancy with it. Except I really want to. There we go. See? Ate it. Skater's soul bled out through the skater's wiry throat. I really should sleep now. Have a good stream. And hey, thank you so much for stopping by. Despite it all, Evie, I hope that you still had a good time. And oh, thank you. Awful sweet of you. Absolutely appreciate it. Well, hopefully we'll be able to see you again real soon. Sweet dreams, and we'll talk to you here again real soon, okay? I think we're getting close to the end of this one anyways. Still probably will end up finding a way to keep my stream going for a little bit. But have a very good night, and we'll be talking again here real soon, okay? I'm back. How goes it? Welcome in, Shen. I think you're reaching the tail end of whatever the fuck happened. Well, night night. Sweet dreams. We'll talk to you soon. Oh. No, not that. Okay, I think I see what I'm doing. I think. Work happened. So tired. Eesh. It was one of those instances. I knows I've been there. That's what it's gonna be like for me this coming week, actually. It's gonna be a really hefty week for sure. I get that. Definitely get that. No difficulties, right? Everything all good? Am I bringing these back to the skater? Is that what's happening? That's what it seems like. Maybe. Mayhaps. Ah, I see. Got it. Got it. No difficulties, just a fuck loaf. I know you said fuck load, but I like fuck loaf better. A fuck loaf of people after I was flying solo for the night. Eek. Maybe. Yeah, I could see how that was probably maybe a little bit of difficulty right there. Faux show. Just like not really getting a chance to breathe, if anything. That's 3. It's really as fast as I go, huh? I can boldly confirm, and also sadly, that we actually didn't get a chance to meet the devil. It was all just kind of a ruse. So, that's a bit depressing, but nah. Hey, keep up. There's sizable chunks of my nightly tasks that didn't get done because I didn't have the time. Eek. Yeah, just a matter of, you know, only doing as much as you could possibly can, you know, as you possibly can do by yourself. Yeah, I get that. There's really no rhyme or reason on how I get these glass pieces. It looks like I just kind of... Oh, unless... Is that what these are? It is. Okay, I'm being dumb. I thought those were just aesthetic. I didn't think those were actual glass. There we go. Skater's soul gathered up the pieces in the demon's bodily cage. Demon's wires held together the shattered remains. Shards reflected the soul's gleam. In the gleam, a glimmering shadow stood up. Man, we are fucked up. Black as fire started to burn. Oi! Okay. Alright, well. Sorry, hang on. Let's see. I'm a miracle worker, not God. I apologize to the next shift. Yeah, definitely understandable. Seriously. Who did you say that did the soundtrack of this game again? A band called Blood Cultures. Never heard of them before. And I actually meant to look them up after, you know, once I ended up hearing some of the soundtrack, but just never really happened. What's up, Grabo? Hello. I don't know if Beebs is still up and running, but how did the rest of her stream end up going? If no, I feel like Shen is like on a mission to try to find the anything about this band that had actually played this. She's still on though. Okay, cool. Yeah. No clue. I went to play some DR. Oh shit. You told me what that was before, but you're gonna need to remind me again. DRG. What? I know you spelled it out for me before. I'm sorry. Also, how dare you take her side in our battle? Listen, okay, between you and me, all right, let's let's keep it between us, but you just I gotta keep appearances, man. But I would be on your side ultimately. You know how it is, and it's of course I got you back, bro. Of course. She just doesn't need to know about that, okay? Deep Rock. That's right. Thank you so much. Know about info on Spotify? They were on Spotify. Hang on. Where's my? Or are you asking are you trying to just look up information period? I think I have them saved on Spotify, but I haven't actually listened to them yet. Oh, hey, speaking of Skate Story, they have their album that basically just released for it. Yeah, you're right. There is no about info. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Let's look a little further into it, huh? Let's see. Hang on. I got Opera open. It's fine. No. Blood Culture's banned. Jesus, don't give me those freaking. An American experimental indie pop group from New Jersey. Of course it is. First known as a single person, now recognized as a collective, a quartet as of 2019, the band's members remain anonymous, their faces obscured by black hoods in all photos. Oh. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. Literally just, said right there. Perfect. To go a little further, and Blood Culture's genre-bending sound is often characterized as psychedelic pop, electro-pop, and chillwave. Blood Cultures released their first album, Happy Birthday, in 2017. The band released its second album, Oh Uncertainty, A Universe Despairs. I love that title. In September 2019, their third record, Luno, was released in 2021. I need to make an effort to try and, listen to these guys or gals. They keep themselves obscured. Oh, man. It didn't matter if the contract didn't exist or didn't lead to real freedom. In the darkest city, the skater burned into the library of sins, the greatest sin of the devil. For creating these moons, creating the skater demon, for cowardly behavior, even if he wasn't there anymore. The skater vomited the moons into a hole. The subway sped towards the Eternal Centipede. I don't think we're supposed to go into the centipede. Into the centipede. How are we still here? We still exist. The centipede hasn't digested the moon. We are terrified, stupefied, nullified. We do love an anonymous band. Kind of like, I don't know. Granted, we know names and we do know who they are, but the best comparison I can give, really, period, like comparisons, really, Daft Punk and Slipknot. We have faces and names for them, but I mean, there was a period where, specifically with Daft Punk, where we didn't know faces, but we knew names. Slipknot, I don't know if it was entirely like that. But yeah, interesting little tidbit. No, it is unknowable. The underworld will not end until all the moons fall into oblivion. One cannot know when one don't exist anymore. Wrong, bozo. I'd know, because then I wouldn't exist anymore. Duh. Coney, if you didn't exist anymore, how could you know anything? I was about to say the exact same thing. I just learned some wild TV related news. Okay, I'm game. What do we got? You have faces and names, but those faces and names aren't the band. Yeah, there you go. That's a good way of putting it. It's over. It's all over. Look how small Frotwe. Oh, he's basically a keychain. It's not so bad. Oh wow, it's chapter 9. Okay. Consuming the moon's eternal light to renew natural order. The centipede's eye mouth was closed, still sleeping. Waking up was the only way out. The show The Rookie just came out with a promo trailer for the next episode, and it's literally a crossover between them and Dropout TV. What? The Rookie with Nathan Fillion? That the Rookie show? Really? Huh, that's weird. It's on YouTube. Interesting. If you search the Rookie Game Changer. Fuck it. I don't know if I'll necessarily get in trouble with it, but why not? Let's see. I don't even know how to process this info. Hell, you describing it was enough for me to be like, what does that even look like? Oh yeah, that could be something. Side thing, whenever I finish this, because I still don't know if I'll be streaming on Wednesdays from here on out, because those are my therapy sessions, and then I don't get back until about 6:30, and then I still have to shower, all that stuff. So it takes a little while to get into this process before I actually start at 8:30 my time. So still thinking about it, but in the event that doesn't happen, the thing that I'm thinking of maybe trying to do for Thursday is, because I need something to kind of fill that void, at least before Resident Evil 9. I could do Metal Wolf, but I kind of want to wait until I can actually, go through that with an entire week like I normally do. The Marathon Server Slam is something that's coming up, and I don't know, I have a passing curiosity because the style is very, 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 very much my kind of thing. But I don't know. We'll see. Anyways. Oh, yeah. Something I ended up finding out was that, was it Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is apparently coming to drop out. To what extent, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's just putting the episodes that have been on YouTube onto Dropout and then that's it. Or if it is... like brand new episodes. I don't know. I just know that it's apparently coming to drop out.
You won't be riding with
Kind of want to share this experience with you guys. Let's see.
me anymore. Then who?
You're gonna be training Pen.
Are you kidding?
Oh, this is nice. Back together again. Now I can really let my freak flag fly.
Hit it, super freak.
We were just in the middle of filming when two guys with guns came in.
Filming what?
We do shows based around improv comedy.
Just tell me what happened.
I got into comedy after being bullied.
Can we make them kiss?
Ooh, can we make them kiss? Can we see a kiss between 4 and 2?
Listen, I love Dropout, and I guess looking at it, I see what they're going for, and I understand. And I don't hate it, but it still feels very weird. You know what I mean? It still just feels very odd. I wish I had enough to be able to actually, get the program, the subscription for them. Unfortunately, it's just, for one, I don't have the proper appropriate TV over here. I can't even get HBO Max on this TV. Apparently the memory is full. No matter how much I try to delete off of it, it doesn't go down. So I don't know. Weird. So far it's the original web series, and then in the coming months is the series they came out with a few years back. Huh. There's a different series that they had? Or like I guess, I don't know if it's an extension or addition, something like that. And then who knows what after that. Well, good for them for having such a terrifying show included. I can only watch that like in spurts. Like once in every couple of years. Because I don't know, I get extreme anxiety with it. I have it. I can always stream stuff on Discord. That's really nice that you grab it. You don't have to worry about doing that though. One of these days I'll end up getting around to it. I still end up following their stuff on social media and whatnot, and I pretty much just almost exclusively watch Vine Sauce stuff these days. Calling it that Sam's the bad guy and the Rook. Honestly, that would be so fucking great. I'm not gonna lie. That would be incredible if that was the case.
Keep spinning it back.
Worth it. Let me see. I hate that it actually stops the music. I hate that so much. Because I want to listen to it. It's fucking incredible, dude. Let's see. I'm trying to think of all the references they could shoehorn in there. Like that would be one, and maybe Nathan Fillion saying, Sam, where are you from? Trying to think of some others. Sam says don't flinch, maybe. And drops a body from the ceiling. That could probably be something. Birds. Something about birds, probably. Damn it. Fuck! I keep trying to get, like... Just gonna go. Oops. What the fuck happened there? I think I've been through these areas. Kind of looking familiar. Whoop! I'm just curious about how much of the episode is actually going to feature them. I think they're pretty well known to the fact that I feel like they would try to capitalize on that as much as possible. This game played more like Skate or Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. You know, it's interesting to say that, like, you know, those are the frames of reference because, of course, those are the obvious ones to go to. This actually doesn't feel anything like them, to be completely honest with you. Hang on. Not in my opinion, at least. So, like, if I want to do... Okay, this is going to be a bad example. If I want to actually do a slide, then I'm pressing X. If I want to actually push, I press A. And if I want to do a trick, I have to set it up with, like, where you see the meter right there. Or if I, you know, press it again, then it does another one. Or if I do another one, then it does that. And it's all with right here. And then I would jump with B. It feels very odd. And honestly, I'm not saying that is a bad thing. I'm saying that, like, kudos to them for actually figuring out something that actually feels really unique. It's very odd. Well. He just accepted it. Oh my god, that would have been so fucking sick. Yeah, it's a very wildly different feeling game. Very fun. The ice lake inside the centipede's mouth had fragments of underworld streets. Oh, that's another one. I guess manual is literally you hold back a little bit. Crimson crystals were embedded in the surface of the ice. These were frozen blood clots. Well, now what am I eating? Centipede was sleeping and breathed in a chilling void. Yeah, for as wild of a concept as everything is here and how, like, you know, unique, like in its art style and its music and all that stuff it is, the gameplay is very, very grounded. Very methodical. Damn it. I keep pressing. Well. I swear to God, I'm not trying to mess up. It just kind of happens. Otra vez. Well, I don't know if I'm on a timer right there. You know what irrationally pisses me off? When people try to claim that time is the fourth dimension. I don't know if I've ever heard that. I get why it can be considered that from a narrative standpoint, but no, the fuck it's not. It's such a common explanation for it and it just makes no sense to group it like that. I don't know. I believe you, it's just I don't know if I've ever heard that before. That's interesting. I never would have really considered that even being the case. We literally cannot comprehend higher dimensions. We can simulate it, we can approximate it in 3 dimensions and with math, but we can't actually understand the next dimension up. Isn't the closest understanding we have of the fourth dimension a tesseract? Isn't that what it is? You know what I'm talking about? The cube that kind of like, you know, goes inside out like multiple times like that. Isn't that the kind of closest explanation we can have to understanding it? The lake was melting. Something to that effect. The hypercube, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't really say that's close to comprehending. Visual representations of a tesseract are actually really bad at helping visualize it because it's never really explained what's being done. Well, I mean, like, I don't think we ever would really understand or know, you know, like, to be able to comprehend it. I don't think we'll ever, to my knowledge, at least as long as I live, we'll ever find out, like, what that comprehension will be. It's just, I don't know if that's the only way that I could see, like, the best possible simulation of it. I don't know. There was something to that effect. I can't quite remember. The only person I ever saw describe a tesseract in a useful manner is Matt Parker. I don't know if I know that name either. And I could be dead wrong. I mean, for all I know, there's probably a better example of like, okay, well, this is our closest approximation of what we think it's like. There's a game that someone was working on. I was following its development. They were trying to make nth dimensional Minecraft. I want to say 4th, but I haven't seen them update in a while. How the fuck does that even work? That feels very odd to hear. Somebody's searing red eye mouth blinked. The moon's thawed from the ice. Wait! I don't know what I was thinking right there, but okay. Oi! Again! Very distracted. Very loud in my ears. Why do I feel like this monster, whatever the fuck it is like straight out of James the Giant Peach? You know, like the shark? And more modernized? Hello? Okay, game, we get it. It's a thing. This is getting more confused. Like, the music was bumping for sure, but I was just like, okay, are we doing anything? What's happening? Very confusingly, it was baffling trying to understand what they were talking about, but my loose understanding of higher dimensions suggested that it all checked out. You had your standard 3 dimensions and could rotate into the 4th. I feel like I could get, like, I don't get motion sick, but often. There's been rare instances, but that feels like to me that I could get easily motion sick. In the middle, the skater found its gleaming retina. The devil wanted you to eat the moon. It's quite sad, really. The underworld was created to house the devil, an infinite night beneath the land of the living. Of course, there is little light in the underworld. In the underworld, there is no sun, there are no stars, but there is the moon, a big, beautiful, bright hole in the deep, dark sky. The devil wanted the moon's light, so the devil planned to steal the moon. It's difficult to steal such a beautiful light like the moon. The devil couldn't look at the moon directly, not without tearful eyes, but the devil still wanted the moon. So the devil devised a plan. He stole the moon indirectly. He stole the moon through shards of glass. Through broken wine glasses, abandoned storefront reflections, dusty subway windows, he took it from anywhere the despised wept. Musty moonlight snuck through cracked bottles and discarded windshields, tinted scraps of sorrowed light. This way, the devil stole the moon night by night. What did the devil do with all these stolen streaks of moonlight? He balled them up, roughly spherical. He made his own moons. The most untouched, grayish lights he saved for the gray moon. A replica, an image, a beautiful homage. But an empty one, an imperfect image. These moons, their despised lights, were taken from horrific reflections. Oh, I've seen this concept before. There was an old game called Mega Coup, or something that was basically a puzzle game that utilized this. Basically like those side-scrolling games where you could rotate the world 90 degrees instead, but 3D instead of 2D. Fez is like that. Okay, I see what you mean. That was a good game. It's a shame that the creator was kind of a dick. The streets came in such varied colors, so he sorted them. Cheap wine and leaving cars, balled up into the red moon. So much sorrow that there are 2 moons, 2 blue moons. Greedy greens, wrathful violets, and mere scraps of false golden moon. Give me 1 second. Clear my sinuses real quick. Hold on. I gotta, let's see. Any idea how ridiculous you look? Oh, that's not a good photo. Okay, I'll try to share it here in a second. Hang on. I think she was doing this thing. I think she probably was. She likes to nibble whenever she is like making her biscuits. She likes to nibble on the blanket, so she has to like suckle on it. And I'm wondering if she never let go of the blanket because she ended up looking up whenever I stood up, and she's just like. But the picture I got was not a good one to be able to show that. The weirdest look. I've never seen her do that before. She looks so fucking weird. I'm gonna save it for the post tomorrow. For socials. I'm gonna butcher this name, but Miegakure? I don't know if it is like a Japanese name or it's just I'm not exactly sure. I don't think it ever came out. Well then. These horrific moons shine with despised lights. The moons keep us from sleeping. They never stop shining, so the night doesn't end. Thus the moons keep the devil in us all trapped forever. It's quite a complex system, I must say. But it's a useful way to keep us all here. If you eat the moons, well, when you fully digest them, then the night will end. There's the false sun. Oh, I'm vomiting them. I see. There's the fidgety one. If you want to check it out, yeah, sure. Let's take a look at it.
Migaku is a 4D game, a game where there's a fourth dimension of space. So I thought I would show you what it would actually look like if you could walk through walls using the fourth dimension, and in the process explain what the
Of
fourth
course, it's a
dimension is.
PlayStation joint.
So say you need to get to the other side of that wall, but you can't jump over it and you can't walk around it. But what if there was more to this world? What if you could just walk around the wall in the fourth dimension? So you turn to face along the fourth dimension, walk along the fourth dimension, and turn back. You discover that the wall has disappeared and has been replaced by a pile of rubble in the middle of the desert. Okay, before I continue, let me explain something first. So say you are this 2D character and you need to get to the other side of that wall, but you can't jump over it, and well, that's about it. But what if there was more to this world? What if the world was actually 3D and you were just a 2D flat character that could only move inside a 2D plane?
Yeah.
You could go past that wall by just sidestepping it, but how do you do that since you're stuck on a plane? So you press a button to turn sideways, and now when you're moving left and right, it doesn't mean the same thing. It actually means moving along the third dimension. So you take a few steps, and you press the button again to face the original way, but now you're in a parallel world that is further along the third dimension. So the wall is not in front of you anymore, it's off to the side, and you can walk right past it. You can notice that some rubble must have fallen off the wall in the third dimension also. You turn sideways and take a few steps to get back to the world you came from and turn back. Okay, but this little 2D character is only 2D, so unlike us, he can't see the third dimension. So what does he see when he turns sideways? He might think the world is deforming, but it's just what it would look like if you took 2D slices of a 3D object, like images produced by an MRI machine, for example. The world isn't changing, it's just being seen from different directions. So when he's further along the third dimension, down in the desert world, he can't see the wall, but he can see the rubble. And from the sideways perspective, he can move across worlds back into the grass world. But back to thicker problems. What if the world actually had 4 dimensions, but we could only see 3? In other words, what if we were living on a 3D plane inside a 4D world? So you press a button to turn sideways. And now, when you're moving this way, it doesn't mean the same thing it used to mean. It actually means moving along the 4th dimension. So you take a few steps, and you press the button again to face the original way, but now you're in a parallel world that is further along the 4th dimension. So the wall is not in front of you anymore, but off to the side, and you can walk right past it. And you can notice that some rubble must have fallen off the wall in the 4th dimension. You turn sideways and take a few steps to get back to the world you came from, and turn back. And this is how you walk through walls, using the 4th dimension.
Okay, but you're not technically walking through. That was the part that was kind of throwing me off. Is that you're technically not walking through the wall. You're going around it. Wild. Just seeing that happen is actually really freaking weird. That was 11 years ago. Wow. That sock you never found is actually in plain sight, but in the 4th dimension. Yeah. He has another game that actually did come out for VR called 4D Toy Box or something. Has a pretty decent visual representation. Sure, let's take a look.
4D Toys is a toy box filled with four-dimensional toys. By four-dimensional, I
8
mean
years
it
ago.
exists in a world with 4 dimensions of space and 1 dimension of time, instead of 3 dimensions of space and 1 dimension of time. It turns out that the rules of how objects bounce, slide, and roll around can be generalized to higher dimensions, and this unique toy lets you experience what that would look like. So I thought I would show it to you, and in the process explain what the 4th dimension is. So here's a stack of 4D hypercubes. To us, a 4D hypercube kind of looks like a regular 3D cube sometimes, because even though these toys are 4D, our universe is only 3D, so we can only see 3 dimensions out of 4. I'll explain soon, but first I'm gonna grab this hypercube and throw it. I knocked down that pile, and some of the cubes even got knocked into the 4th dimension, so I can't see them anymore. Here's a ball pit filled with 200 hyperspheres. I can move along the 4th dimension and see all the hyperspheres I couldn't see before. Let's see, I can grab this 4D shape called the 120 cell and I can roll it around. It's gone into the 4th dimension, so I'll move along the 4th dimension to find it. I can also look at different 3D cross-sections of it. So it's fun to simply play around with these, but we can try to understand what's going on a little bit more by looking at a version in one less dimension. So let's do that before I show some more stuff. So say that you are a 2D character and you can only see 2 dimensions, up, down, and left, right. But what if the world was actually 3D and you were just a flat 2D character stuck on a 2D plane? This is what the world actually looks like, and these 2D shapes were actually 2D cross-sections of 3D shapes. I can move this sphere back and forth in the 3rd dimension and see how its intersection with the 2D plane gets smaller or larger. But a 2D character can only see 2 dimensions out of 3, so let's go back to their perspective from inside the 2D plane. We do keep the 3D view in the bottom left corner though. So these 2D shapes don't behave like a 2D character would expect 2D objects to behave. For example, this red circle seems to mysteriously float in midair, but we know it's actually just the cross-section of the red sphere.
Okay, I see what it's
The
talking
slice
about.
does not go through the center of the sphere, which is why the circle looks like it's floating. If the red sphere hits another sphere, it might bounce into the 3rd dimension and disappear from our slice. After bouncing, the square shape seems to mysteriously change how many
This is a
sides
good
it has,
representation
and
of
gets
it, for
smaller
sure.
and disappears. But we know that's actually because it's a cube and it moved into the 3rd dimension. It's still hard to predict exactly how the shape changes though. And now let's move the 2D plane we're standing on along the 3rd dimension. The circles shrink and grow and the squares morph because we're changing which slice we're taking. It might look weird to a 2D character, but for us 3D being it makes sense. It's kind of like taking an MRI. Each 2D circle we see is only part of a 3D sphere. Okay, now back to 4D toys. In 4D toys, instead of a 2D being living in a 3D world, we are a 3D being living in a 4D world. So we can only see 3 dimensions out of 4 instead of 2 out of 3. And instead of seeing a 2D cross-section of a 3D world, we see a 3D cross-section of a 4D world. But otherwise, many of the same things happen.
So, like, how do you look at this and go, yeah, that's time? Yeah, I agree. That's wild. People would end up thinking that. They probably just need an excuse to actually, I don't know, fill out their manuscript or something like that, or their screenplay. For me, time is just that. I just go back to the whole fucking Doctor Who. Oh shit, what's his name? The 10th Doctor. What the hell is his name? David Tennant. There we go. David Tennant. His whole, like, time is just this, mushy ball of wobbly. There you go. Yes. A big ball of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff. Yes, that is the thing I always end up going back to. That is precisely the thing I go back to. A lot of fucking hell fucking heal autocorrect. Oh, amazing. That costs money. Which one was that one? Wait, but I vomited the green one. Which one was that one? It was one of the blue. I love my new AI assisted autocorrect. It's so good at what it does, right? You know, how did we live without it? How can I see? It's like the if you go into like some gas stations or, you know, like a drugstore or something like that, there is, you'll see some shops actually put on the doors of the, you know, refrigerated items, where they put a screen in front of the glass rather than allowing you to look through it. They put a screen that like shows, oh, this is what you can find here. And oftentimes it was just like a solution to a problem that did not fucking exist. And I don't understand why they did that, but they were like, they were consistently wrong. And I can only imagine they costed like, you know, so much money just to kind of maintain. So that's what AI ends up feeling like sometimes, especially with it being wrong often. Ew. The rat vibrated at divine frequency. Hurled toward the center of the underworld. The rat's eyes were portals. Wait, okay, I deserve that. Oi! All right, well. There we go. Oh, that's right. Not to go down this path with the conversation, but man, are we in a bad place right now? Mm-hmm. No kidding. What the? What? Oh, I'm just noticing that now. There we go. Well, we can only hope. Just and whenever that ship ends up going down, fucking whenever that is, at least we'll be able to laugh in their face and say, "Hey, I told you so." At the very least. Oi! That didn't look like it was actually right there. Oh shit, I'm running out of time. I didn't even notice that. Oh, I fucked up. Through the gaping eye mouth. Get in. Did I do good? Man, I hope I did good. Any time wrapped around the subway. Subway ride unable to escape. Not the subway! Does one become zero in the void? Circled around the skater. Skater couldn't move. Did I fuck up? Soul started evaporating. Demon crusted over, slowly melting into the asphalt. I have partial control, but I can't move. Tongue crushed the demon into the ground. This was eternity. Yes, the demon couldn't move. Agreed. Unless it's actually... Oh shit, that's right. Duh. I almost forgot about that. Hi, Rabby. Man, good times. I almost forgot that this was a place. Oh shit. Oh, I see. Okay. Intriguing. Well. Oh. So is this just my life now? Do I go over here instead? The skater's dream was the eternal centipede. go. Average skating experience. What's up, Luna? This is just, you know, I imagine that this must be what, you know, what, oh, fuck me, I didn't even see that. You know, what Tony Hawk actually sees, like, every single night. Every single night. How you doing? Hope everything's dandy, swell, and well. What the fuck even? What is happening, dude? Wait. Almost there. Oh, hey, we're here. I don't have to imagine and experience it right now, except I'm high as a okay, well, this is probably not the best of experiences to be having right now. Oh, the rest of the message actually, experience on psychedelics, yeah. Incredibly so. Indeed. Another night sky crumbled as their infinitely long worm split into two. Although the tail stayed eternally long, the red eyes screeched a finite song. Orchestras of viola swarms cried out of time. The skater shred its metal carapace from within, wresting the moons from its digestive void. Vomit, vomit. Moons came out the centipede's eye, mouth. Mouth. Vomit, every soul saw. Run, little subway, run! Stomach walls were collapsing in. They dodged metal shards and crumpled to asphalt. Centipede's stomach acid had a putrid stench of gasoline and burnt plastics. That's nice. Glass shards fell to every corner. Oh, look! I can't. Your big head is blocking the way. The skater's shards. Look. The skater is breaking over and over and over and over. And where's the skater? The multi-light of the moon shone embedded into the skater's shards. The pieces scattered throughout the underworld, little glass flakes that slowly floated down. It's beautiful. Massive beaut. Yes, it is without question. It is beautiful. Wow. It smells so beautiful. Huh. The entire underworld stood to see their night sky crumble as their infinitely long worm split into two. Although they missed an extremely nice opportunity. They could have made the killing blow by you having to grind the entire centipede. Yeah, I mean, it's the eternal centipede. So I feel like, I mean, we would have hit credits at some point, and we would still be grinding somehow, some way. I don't think there's a killing blow with that. Although the tail stayed eternally, yeah, okay, we just. Every soul saw despised colors, replaced meaninglessness, reclaimed. The skater vomited a soul out anew. Oh, there's 9 chapters. And an epilogue. Of course there's an epilogue. What the? Searched everywhere. This is weird control. Behind the Lyceum. Inside the Department of Death. Even looked inside the refrigerator and Lebagel. I forgot about Lebagel Land already. They couldn't find the skater. That would have been dope. Oh, absolutely. I wonder how that would even play out. The new chasm in the ice lake. We're underneath the waterfall of frozen souls to find the skater. Slave beneath the 9 depths, beneath the entire underworld. When they came out that chasm, it was another void. The skies above the glimmering skitty, looking for the skater, but they couldn't find the skater. You could also say that that's the most normal plot of the regular show. In comparison to okay, I love regular show. But the regular show did not get this fucking weird, and it got weird. I'm gonna agree with Shen there, 110%. Yeah, like regular show 100% got really weird. 100% got really weird. Are we like forming? Or what is happening here? I saw my skateboard. That is a slug. Okay. God, I'm just realizing now, you mentioning regular show makes me think that I really miss Close Enough. Why that show had to get pulled from Max, I will never be, or HBO Max, excuse me. I will never understand because I love that show. He was a skater slug. He said, see you later, Doug. He wasn't good enough for him. Now he's on his accordion. I don't know what rhymes with accordion. Unless, did he turn, wait, did the skater turn into a slug? Is that what we're implying here? What the? I'm sorry, did I break the game? What? Okay. Interesting. Tell you what, let's go by the subway instead. Would you still love me if I was a slug? The answer is yes, Jen, of course. If you would put fly me to the moon and a health bar over it, the train could be big. Okay, that I can agree with, actually. I am not at all opposed to that. That just sounds genius. I'm sorry, what am I doing here? What is happening? All right, not doing that again because that broke the game apparently. After all this time, am I really gonna have to look up a guide? Because now I'm just scared of like getting stuck again. I don't freaking believe it. Okay, hang on. Huh. You must enter the middle opening of the subway to finish. And it seems like a lot of people seem to agree that the end is actually a little busted. It ain't clear to me the only way to get to go was the subway based on the height of things, but I realized after going through it again, it is a messy way to go about it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it seems like, okay, at least I'm not the only one. Is that the end of that story about the eternal slaughter trying to the eternal slug trying to catch you? Oh man. Apparently? Ah, here we go. I was a demon who skated and ate multiple moons and killed a centipede. 10 out of 10 game. Incredible. This honestly actually was really fucking cool. And I fucking wanted to forego this one. I wanted to actually just be like, maybe we're good. You know, just move on to something else. I had considered that. Thank God I fucking pushed forward. Yeah, because this was a wild one. This was a really freaking wild one. sure I got all that. Good, okay. Oh, man. Oh, boy. I feel like I just ran a marathon with that one. A really scenic and incredible marathon, but I don't know. That ending, yeah, was very odd. I don't know. Why would it let you have the option of going around if you're just gonna get stuck underneath like the geometry? I mean, clearly a lot of other people had that same issue. It's very weird. Oh man. Yeah, I'm glad that we could actually end up getting through it. Every Skater Dad story, they tell you how they shredded in their youth. I wouldn't know. I didn't have a Skater Dad, actually. Nor did I know any, actually. Did I know any friends that skateboarded? I don't think I did. I don't think. Oh my god. The sleepies are catching up to me. Oh goodness. Let's see. You look so grumpy. Oh, you look so grumpy. Is it because you're mama? Yes, you are my mama. I know she's just tired. I didn't really get much of a chance to play with her all that much whenever I got back. I had to go and be an adult and go vote, which is extremely necessary in my day and age and where exactly I am located. It is incredibly necessary. Here's the hope of that. Oh man, that pans out, but we'll see. I'm not gonna get into it. I also had no Skater Dad. I had an alcoholic dad. Told me I'm already disabled, so I shouldn't be useless. Jeez, Luna, I'm sorry. That's a hell of a thing to actually drop all of a sudden. Yeesh. You're not useless at all. You're wonderful and amazing, and I'm very happy that you're here. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Okay, good. Oh. Hello? Wait. Well, there was more? Shit. I think I might have actually fucked that up. The devil's wiry fur is still dark even at the end of night. A crystalline slug slithered on a bed of stars above New York. It rode a skateboard despite being a After skating, its salt-covered old demon friends. A feast, come, come. They rode on a train over sky out from behind moon's dark side. Wild. Fucking wild. Yeah, I'm curious. Just to actually see. 62%? What the fuck have I missed? Stomp a combo over 50,000. Oh, that's, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna do all this. It's fun, but I'm ready to move forward. Maybe I can actually do it like if I'm needing a, like an outlet. Alright. Almost in good time, too. Just about 7 minutes early. All right, so as mentioned, tomorrow I am thinking that we are going to go ahead and actually just make sure here. Not right now. I'm pretty tired, so fuck it. Tomorrow... Oh man, it's hitting me like a bag of bricks. Good God almighty. All right, yeah, tomorrow I don't know if there will be a stream. If there is, we'll see what I end up playing. I might just do like some Steam Next Best demos or something like that. I don't necessarily know. Like I said, I'm putting Metal Wolf just on the back burner, at least for the rest of this week, because of preparation for Resident Evil 9. So that is what is going to be the plan. If I do stream tomorrow, probably be Steam Next Fest stuff. And then Thursday, we'll see what happens. Like I said, I am thinking the Marathon Server Slam, but you know, we'll play it by ear. We'll see what ends up happening. All good stuff. All right, anyways, we call it Spicy Love, or what is childhood trauma, but damn, for not having a real childhood, I can say I can play an instrument, do ballet, ice skate, dancing, and light athletics. So yeah, I can't have everything, I guess. You do the best that you can, and you do more than what a lot of other people can actually do, and that is worth celebrating intensely, immensely. I hope you're well. I hope you do good. And yeah. Oh my God. Thank God. You've done nothing but good, as far as I am concerned and can tell. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm doing a lot of yawning. It's just, you know, the sleepies are starting to hit me, like, immensely. So I need to go ahead and try to cut it off while I got the chance. Luna, thank you so much for coming by. I absolutely appreciate you so very much. Much love to you, and hope everything is swell and well. Enjoy just the rest of the night, and try to get as much rest as you can, please. Shen, Grybo, Evie, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. You guys are fantastic, wonderful, lovely, amazing. Much love to all of you, and we'll see you guys hopefully come tomorrow. All right, anyone else that stopped by, take a quick peek. I very much appreciate you guys as well. Thank you so much. Maybe consider leaving a follow. We can see the future. If not, totally cool, totally understand. Just hope you enjoy. That is all that is important. I have dog and kitties, so I'm fine. There you go, perfect. Doggos and kitties. That is exactly, that's all you really need in life. God knows that. I mean, I'm gonna do that with this one. I need to go and give her some cuddles before I end up going to bed. So unless I fall asleep on the couch, I very well might do that. So we'll end up seeing how that plays out. Anyways, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. We will see you guys. I said tomorrow, but nah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. All right. Thank you so much. Much love to every single one of y'all. All right. Please be sure to follow me here. Socials, Discord, you know, anytime fucking drill. I'll have to run through with you. With that all being said, I'll catch y'all later. Okay. I don't even have anything clever. Like, hitting the end right there was just somehow like enough for me to be like, okay, done. Go to sleep. And I should.